Welcome into a new BS High School report at Planet Sub. Tonight will feature superstar athlete from Skutt Catholic High School in Omaha, Tyson Gordon. Tyson plays football, basketball, and baseball at Skutt. And he recently just committed to North Dakota State University to play football for the Bison. Tyson enjoyed a barbecue chicken sandwich, specifically with no tomatoes and no pickles, the way he prefers. And I enjoyed a chicken Caesar salad with cold chicken to keep up my good looks and rugged masculine features. Welcome into another BS High School report at Planet Sub. Today I am joined by Skutt superstar athlete Tyson Gordon. Tyson, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Now is Tyson Gordon, is it two first names or two last names?
I'd say two last names.
Two last names?
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Well, your brother Jackson, who's at UNO right now, is that two first names and two last names?
That's probably two last names too.
Two last names as well. All right. Well, as far as your recruitment for football, you decided to go to North Dakota State.
Mm-hmm.
Why the decision kind of early in the process here?
Well, that's kind of how the teams are starting to want to recruit. Is they want to get their kids early, that type of way. For me, I just kind of felt like I knew where I wanted to go. I felt like North Dakota State was the place where I wanted to be for the next 4 or 5 years, and it was just an opportunity that I couldn't pass up on.
Have you bought a new winter coat yet?
I have not. That's definitely something that my parents have told me that I need to get, though.
What is what are you leaning towards right now? Are you leaning towards North Face? Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
No, honestly, whatever's the most comfy and most warm. Okay. It could be North Face or Columbia or whatever.
What are you planning on majoring in?
I'm thinking either business or education. I want to go into business because I like it, but also I want to go into education because I want to be a coach in high school too. So that probably, if I went into business, I probably wouldn't be able to do one or the other. So,
the greatest temptation / thing that coaches like to do is get their athletes to specialize. You have not done that. You've continued with football, basketball. You were playing baseball up until last year, right?
Well, I still play baseball. I play in the spring,
Okay.
not in the summer though. Sorry.
So, what has prevented you from getting that temptation of just specializing in one sport?
I mean, I've always been pretty good at all three sports that I've played. And it's just, I really like all three sports that I play. I mean, I had to give up baseball this summer to focus on AAU basketball and football camps. But I've always played three sports my whole life. And it's something that I wish I could continue to do. But at the end of the day, it's not going to happen.
Is there any plan to maybe walk on for basketball at all at North Dakota State?
Right now, no. Right now, no. But they did contact me for basketball before the football stuff started to come up. So that was kind of there.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I guess looking at what did you end up getting here?
I got the chicken barbecue, I think. It's really good.
I went with the chicken Caesar salad.
Yeah.
Trying to go keto here.
Oh, yeah. I know a couple of people that have went keto before, so.
Well, with playing three sports, you kind of, always having to adjust from season to season. Mm-hmm. What's the toughest season to transition to? Is it basketball to football, basketball to baseball, baseball to football? What's the toughest one that you've had to adjust?
I'd probably say in the past, it's been baseball to football probably, like summer baseball to football, because, baseball, you're not running a whole lot. You're kind of just standing there.
Right.
And then you get to football, and you got conditioning 3 times a week. Mm-hmm. And so then that kind of really gets to you.
Yeah.
But right now, I'd probably say football to basketball. Last year, when I came from football to basketball, I was super out of shape just because like running up and down the court consistently, I wasn't ready for it. So I'd probably say that's the biggest one.
What, other than the conditioning, which sport, has there ever been one that you favored over the other? Is football because you think you're better at football than basketball?
Well,
What's the...
In the past, I liked basketball probably more. I probably honestly say that, but when I had a pretty good football year last year, and some big schools started contacting me, and then I kind of realized that I might have a shot at playing football. So when that started happening, I kind of kept 2 and 2 open between football and basketball. And then at the end of the day, I felt like I had a better opportunity playing football than I did playing basketball in college.
School. Favorite subject right now?
Right now, well,
think wisely, because if a teacher listens to this and they don't pick...
I'm going to think very wisely here. And last year, it was American history with Mr. Turman, which is Coach Turman to me, my football coach. That was probably my favorite subject. But coming into this new year, I don't really know yet because I have a bunch of new classes and stuff. So I'm hoping it's something fun. I'm taking investigative forensics, which is like a detective class, so I'm hoping that's pretty fun. So.
Well, what's your favorite part of American history? Like, what intrigues you to that?
Honestly, I just like learning about like what was one thing? Oh, like Pearl Harbor, like Civil War, stuff like that. Just kind of like America's pastime and stuff like that. I think it's pretty cool to learn.
Well, again, you're gonna have to think wisely. Least favorite subject in school?
I'd probably say like science classes,
biology, chemistry,
psychology, stuff like that. I'm not a big science guy. I haven't struggled with it, but it hasn't been one of my best subjects.
Right. And those are always anything where you have to show your work. Is a bad subject for me. It was a bad subject for me.
Math I'm fine with, because our teachers are being more lenient about like calculators and stuff, and so like just typing stuff in, writing it down. When I used to be able to show all my work on paper, that's when I struggled. But it's probably science, definitely science.
What do you now that you're committed? What is something that you are planning to work on this season? Is there anything that you've been told that you need to strengthen, anything like that?
Well, a lot of people told me that I need to put on weight, which obviously I need to, and I've probably gained 10 to 15 pounds since basketball season last year. But North Dakota State's coaches, they know that I have the body frame to put on weight, and they know like I've been active. I don't have an off season where I can dedicate myself to lifting. So they know that once I get into the program, they can really like beef me up.
Right.
So.
What is one thing about football you do not like?
Probably at the beginning of the year, the super hot practices, full pads. I mean, they just suck because you're just first couple of weeks. It's just the first couple of weeks, like you already know it. Like, I'll be a senior, so I know everything. So I just want to play, and it's kind of just review for the younger kids. And then you're sitting there in like 98-degree weather, just sweating your butt off. That's probably one thing that I don't like.
Favorite position in any sport that you play?
That's a tough one. I've never thought about that. I'd probably say either point guard or quarterback. I can't decide on one of them. Kind of just because for both of them, you're kind of just the head of the offense or the head of everything. I mean, you're directing people where to go and stuff. You need to know everything, like where people are going, like for set plays in basketball, where people need to go, for football, where your alignment need to block. So I kind of just like to know everything and know like what's going on in every single play.
What is the best comeback you've had for somebody trash talking you in a sport?
There's been a couple that I can't say on here.
Okay.
I'll tell you that. But me personally, I'm not a trash talker. If somebody trash talks me, then I become a trash talker.
You come back.
But I'm never the person to start something. I don't like to start something because then I have to get myself out of it and stuff like that. But if somebody comes at me, then I'll come back with something at them. So.
Who is an athlete that has made you better at what you do because of them challenging you?
Well, it's not making me better, but I look up to my brother at UNO. He kind of inspires me. Football-wise, I honestly, I couldn't tell you about football, but basketball-wise, it'd probably be Jaden Booth. Probably going against him in practice. He'd always like beat me up, not beat me up, but he'd always get the best of me. And I'd always want to guard him again, and I could never guard him. So he always kind of wanted me to be better, but I never could. So there's that. Football, that's a hard one because I don't really know about football.
It's not as much of a one-on-one sport.
Yeah.
All right. Couple quick questions.
All right.
Favorite Taylor Swift song?
I don't know.
You
Listen
don't know
to Taylor
it?
Swift.
Never. Taylor
Isn't
Swift.
there like a 20? Is the song called like 22?
22.
All right, I'll go with that.
That's
one.
a classic.
I'll go with that one. I remember hearing it.
Worst song you've ever heard?
I know there's a song. Probably just Mo Bamba because I've heard it so
Mo
much.
Bamba?
It's so annoying.
That's immediately getting turned off anytime.
Yeah,
it comes
it's just
up.
so annoying that I just can't listen to it anymore.
Is that that like kind of slow?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like a party song where everybody gets crazy at parties. I'm a big fan of that song.
And last thing, where can we find you on Twitter? When's your guys' first football game? All that good stuff.
Like my Twitter header. Or handle?
Handle.
Handle. Yeah. My Twitter is Tyson Gordon 18. My Instagram is Ty.Gordo. My Snapchat is Ty.Gordo. And then first football game I believe is August 31st. I think that sounds right. Versus Bennington at Skutt. So I'm happy that we have the first home game. And yeah, that's it. I'm just kind of looking forward to this football season after going 13-0. I think we return a lot of guys, and I think we have a good shot of going 26-0 in our past 2 seasons. So.
Next time you get trash talk on the field, I want your comeback to be at me.
All right.
Okay.
I will.
All right.
That's a deal.
Okay. Tyson, thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you
it.
for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And good luck this season.
Thank you.
Seasons.
Yep.